Welcome to the Explosive Mechanics exercise demonstrations. Today we're going to talk about the Nordic curl, the Nordic leg curl, the poor man glute ham, the Russian leg curl. Exercise has several different names, but we're going to talk about how we progress the Nordic leg curl here at Explosive Mechanics. The beneficial thing about this, the Nordic leg curl works the hamstring group. Works the hamstring group at the knee. And the thing about the Nordic curl, if you have something like this to do them on, your toe plants into the side. And the thing about that, your hamstrings come down and cross the knee joint. They actually tie in right here, so you can feel the tendons of the hamstring at your knee. And the calf actually crosses the knee joint as well. So the gastroc goes up into the knee like this, and two hamstring tendons are like that over on the side. And the thing about that is the calf acts as a secondary knee flexor. And the benefit of that is by strengthening the hamstrings at the knee joint with this exercise, you can prevent ACL injuries. The ACL injuries happen when the knee hyperextends in sports. So if you see someone, they plant and they come out here like this, they usually fall to the ground. I think that happened in the case of the Alabama-Georgia game. So the ACL rips when the knee's hyperextended. So the stronger we can get this joint, the more force that it can absorb and take a beating with. So, like I said, the hamstrings cross the knee joint and the calf crosses it. And the thing about the Nordic leg curl is we can get maximum calf contraction and contraction of the hamstring at the same time. So if you were just doing like a regular leg curl, we have a regular leg curl machine here, or if you're just doing banded leg curls, but the calf is not flexing, or you don't have a way to put force to the calf so that it can maximally contract, you don't get the best bang for your buck. So you'll hear people, I work my hamstrings, but they can also still tear their ACL. You need to make sure that the calf is strong at the knee and the hamstring is strong at the knee. But this is a very hard exercise if you've ever tried it before. So I'm going to show you a progression. This is how we do here at the gym to help you get better at the Nordic leg curl. So just to test people out, I usually start with 3 pads like this. If you don't have pads, if you're trying to do this at home, or if you're in another gym or something like that, you can use pillows. If you're at home, you can use your couch cushion. You can use your couch cushion with pillows. Find a way to stack. I do have a 24-hour gym. They can use the blue pads, or we can use different size medicine balls in order to help you progress and get to different levels. But what I like to do is I like to start with 3 blue pads. All right, Kelvin, we're just gonna lay on the pads. Here, just lay down, kind of relax like this. If you can see it in the video, slow it up, boom, good. Let's do another one. Up, good. So he's gonna be able to get all the way down to the ground, but for someone, if they're having a hard time with 3 pads, we're in the month of February, I would just continue for the month. In order to progress over months, make sure you get better at it, is to subtract a pad per month, okay? So February, March, we're down to here. April, we're down to here. And May, we may be all the way down to the surface itself. But I do have an additional pad. So if they're really bad at them, so this is February, something like this may have to be March, okay? And then April, May, June, and hopefully we're there by July. So that's a way to do it over time, but stay with that level per month, because you can make it harder by going down real slow. So on the first one he just kind of went down and we did the maximum concentric contraction. Now go down slow like an eccentric contraction, slow, slow, slow. Stop. Now pull yourself up. Much more controlled. So as the month of February gets easier, if you had 3 blue pads on there, as February gets easier, try to find a way to make the exercise harder without lowering your levels, okay? So March, okay, March 1st, okay, first training week, March. Now let's go to two pads. Up. Easy, was able to control it down and control up. We'd stay with 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 6 reps. Something simple, something all the time. Now after this, I know I said the leg curls, you can go from this to the banded leg curl to get some extra hamstring work in. If you can use the banded leg curl after the Nordic to higher reps, you'll make those hamstring tendons a lot stronger. So March, now we're down to April. okay? So we went through February, March, April. A couple months later, time will fly. So just make sure you take your time and progress. Make it harder by not necessarily, like I said, lowering your level. So now we're in May. Up. Okay. As you can see, his toes are pointed in. You can't see him. It's wintertime here, so we got pants on. But the calves up on here, the hamstrings over there. When he's pull your pants up, let's see if we can actually get a calf shot. Okay. Now let's go down. Let's see if we can see you can see the hamstring tendons right here. The calf is up under there. The hamstring tendon up. See the calf contraction? Do it again. I want you to look at the hamstrings on the side of the knee, hamstring tendons. The calf is up in here, pull. You can see the calf flexing. You get maximum contraction of the calf, okay? Rest a second. So that's what I want to show you, the complex of the knee. Really helps strengthen your ACL injury prevention. You've had people that's trained, hey look, I'm gonna work my hamstrings. But sometimes people can tear an ACL, not because they have bad hamstrings, but because they have a weak connection with the calf as it crosses the knee joint. So once people get to the floor, sometimes they don't know what to do. In order to make this harder, I know I've done probably taxed the crap out of him today because this is at the end of our work day and end of his workout, so kind enough to stay and do it. Over here, we have a elevated Nordic. So once we get to the ground and once we've made that and that gets easier, how do we make it harder? We change the backside by raising it up. All right, Kelvin. Because if you just get down to the bottom, you do the bottom over and over, you got to continually always get stronger. It's like almost, hey, I got the 300 pounds on my bench. Well, let's get to 400 pounds, if that makes any sense. All right, so over here, he's just going to go down. He's going to tap with his chest. We're trying to keep this as rigid and as straight as we can. We're not trying to bend here at the hip, because if we bend at the hip, we're taking some of the hamstring out of it. Okay, our leverages. All right, let's go. Calves are pointed in. Pull. Just like that. Let's do one more just for fun to see if he can do it. Gotta focus. It's just not. And pull. Up. Yes, maximum contractions right there. Okay, the more stress and the strain that we can get, the more gains it's going to come out of it. You know, you got to strain to gain. So thank you all for watching. I hope these Nordic and exercise videos helped you. This is Kelvin. He helps me out here at the gym. Do you want to give me a shout out to your social media?
Kelly Reed Allen 2020 on Instagram. He'll either tag me or I'll comment.
All right, yeah, his name's really Kelly, but you know, sometimes when you come to the gym, you get different names. We call him Kelvin. I'm Jared. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Follow me, Explosive Mechanics, at YouTube, Instagram, Explosive Mechanics, Twitter, Explosive MEC. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a great night.